Hello, and welcome to CarePro Worksite Wellness's presentation, Inflammation Connection. In this presentation, we will discuss the differences between natural and chronic inflammation, the signs and symptoms of chronic inflammation, food sources and regular practices that help and hurt inflammation levels, as well as beneficial supplements. We hear about inflammation a lot and how it's the source of many issues. This can be true, but inflammation gets a bad rap. Inflammation is a natural protective part of the body's immune response that alerts you to a potentially harmful invader or process. Wounds and damage to our tissue would never heal without the process of inflammation. However, it only acts as a beneficial response in low dosages. It becomes a problem when inflammation is chronic. So what is chronic inflammation? The American diet is heavy in processed foods, added sugars, and high levels of fat, which all contribute to inflammation. When our bodies are constantly bombarded with these unnatural substances, especially in excess, it's in a constant state of attack, causing inflammation on a daily basis. Why is chronic inflammation bad? Chronic inflammation has been tied to weight gain, drowsiness, skin problems, digestive issues, arthritis, obesity, diabetes, and even cancer. Do you suffer from chronic inflammation? Here's a list of common signs and symptoms. As you can see, it is tied to a lot of functions in our body. Finding the culprit of chronic inflammation can be as easy as looking at your plate. Food plays a large role in our body's inflammatory response by either provoking it or alleviating it. Below is a list of foods you should avoid to reduce chronic inflammation, and the reasons why. Inflammatory foods include fried foods, soda, refined carbs like white bread, white rice, and white pasta, processed meats like hot dogs and sausages, and added sugar found in things like candy or cookies. Why? If a substance is highly processed, it can be marked as foreign in our bodies, causing inflammation. Inflammation can also happen when there is an excess of certain substances in our body, such as sugar. Vegetable oils also have a high concentration of inflammatory omega-6 fats and are low in the anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats. The good news is there are also a lot of foods that naturally reduce inflammation. Anti-inflammatory foods include nuts such as almonds and walnuts, dark leafy green vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, and kale, citrus fruits, berries, and pineapples, plant-based fats such as olive oil and avocados, omega-3 rich fish such as salmon and tuna, and orange foods such as carrots and sweet potatoes. Why are these anti-inflammatory? These foods are high in natural vitamins, antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and polyphenols, which is a protective compound found in plants, all of which can naturally reduce inflammation. Aside from the types of food we eat, there are several more steps you can take to reduce inflammation in your body. Adequate sleep is important for all bodily processes, but specifically, a lack of sleep activates our defense mechanisms, which ultimately impacts inflammation levels. During sleep, your immune system releases specific proteins which help promote sleep. Production of these same proteins increase in response to inflammation. Therefore, sleep deprivation may decrease the production of these protective proteins, resulting in chronic inflammation. Reducing chronic stress is also important. When you encounter a perceived threat, our bodies release hormones to prepare. Once a perceived threat has passed, hormone levels return to normal. But when stressors are always present and you constantly feel under attack, that fight or flight reaction stays turned on. This wreaks havoc on our immune system, impairing proper functioning designed to decrease inflammation. Finally, exercise can help strengthen muscles, joints, and bones. Although it's best to get your nutrients from real food sources, sometimes supplements can be beneficial. Chronic inflammation can break down collagen in our bodies. Among other things, collagen functions as a cushion between our bones, and when that cushion deteriorates, this is known as arthritis. Vitamin C is linked to the formation of collagen, and it also contains antioxidants which help reduce inflammation. Next, ubiquinol can raise coenzyme Q10 levels, which ultimately decrease the production of pro-inflammatory messengers. Finally, omega-3 is an essential fatty acid that is necessary for our health and keeping inflammation levels from rising. But our bodies do not produce this naturally, so we must get the omega-3 from food or supplement sources. The monthly challenge for June is Connect 4. Give yourself a green or a red rating for each day. Green meaning you consumed anti-inflammatory foods, or red meaning you consumed pro-inflammatory foods. Examples of both are found on the back of the form. Anti-inflammatory foods must outnumber the amount of inflammatory foods for the day to get a green rating. Try to get as many Connect 4s with green as you can. Turn into CarePro Worksite Wellness by July 7th. Please note, in order to get full credit for the Wellness Month, you must turn in this challenge form as well as take the survey questions after watching this presentation. You must participate in 6 of the 12 monthly challenges to remain eligible for the Wellness Incentive. Thank you so much for listening. Contact CarePro Worksite Wellness with any comments, questions, or concerns. We are here for you.